Hey, it's me, King Nub. Byleth was recently announced and has been getting an extremely poor reception from the Smash community, and I just don't get it. So in this video, I hope to show you why Byleth is the perfect Smash DLC and ultimate conclusion to the first Fighter's Pass. So let's jump right into it. Many people are complaining that there are already too many Fire Emblem characters in Smash. I think that is a bit of an exaggeration. Let's do a quick fact check and count.
紋章の謎、聖戦の系譜、トラキア776、封印の剣、烈火の剣、聖魔の功績、荘園の奇跡、暁の女神、心眼黒竜新紋章、覚醒イフヒーローズエコーズ風化説。
That's a total of 8 characters when including Byleth. If we compare that to other franchises, you will notice that it falls second to Super Mario, tying with Pokemon. Even with Byleth, Fire Emblem isn't even the biggest franchise, so why don't you go pick on Super Mario for once?
It's a me, Mario! Woohoo! Let's go! Okie dokie!
One of the main critiques to Byleth is how we already have enough sword characters from Fire Emblem. Daddy Sakurai himself gave a nod to this through Byleth's introduction cinematic as seen here.
Too many swordsmen, are there? And you wield the sword as well?
Now let me help Daddy Sakurai out by showing you how different Byleth and the other Fire Emblem characters really are. Let's begin with Marth, the most renowned Fire Emblem rep. Let's also pick an attack at random, in this case, neutral air. As you see, Marth does a simple spin in the air with his sword. Very cool. Now let's bring in some more Fire Emblem reps, specifically Corrin, Ike, and Robin. As you can see, their neutral air attacks are completely different. I don't even need to argue. But if you insist, let me show you the most similar neutral attacks. Introducing Roy, Lucina, and Chrom. At first glance, it may seem that the attacks are the same. But if you take even a few seconds to analyze, you can see the differences. Marth has a strong tip. Roy has a strong hilt attack. Lucina is less strong but consistent through the blade, and Chrom swings twice. Lastly, take a look at Byleth's neutral air. It is completely different and extremely epic, even using a bow. Byleth even uses other weapon types such as axe and sword whip for their other attacks, but if you still can't see the variants, then perhaps we should move on to the next topic. Another complaint Byleth often receives is that they look the same as other Fire Emblem characters. That's just flat out not true. Let's bring up the rest of the Fire Emblem cast so we can quickly compare to Byleth. Most people say they are all blue-haired anime weebs. That really makes me angry, and I'm here to show you why. They are not even close to the same. Look at their outfits, their style, their weapons, their composure. Completely different. And speaking to the blue hair, they should get their eyes checked because I see them all correctly. And I'm sure you do too. Next thing you know it, you guys are gonna be complaining about the links too. I know, Link, I feel the same way. Sometimes it may be easy to forget because Smash is a fighting game, but we should try to remember perhaps the most important subject, the lore. After all, the lore is what truly makes these characters special. Almost every character in Smash Ultimate has a different profession, and Byleth is no different. Byleth is a professor who teaches their students how to be better than they once were. Meanwhile, Corrin is a royal heir, Ike is a mercenary, and Chrom is a dad. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, let's review the first Fighter's Pass. We got 4 DLC characters that were all third parties. I'm sure many of you also thought it was time for a change, and we're stoked we got a Nintendo representative. Byleth was the perfect character to change it up. Finally, I would just like to point out the fact that people are complaining about the wrong thing. The true issue is how overpowered Byleth is gonna be. Sakurai easily beat all the other DLC fighters with Byleth alone. That's insane! In closing, I welcome our newest addition, the perfect DLC, Marth. The colors weave into a spire of flame. Distant sparks come to a pastel name. Bear this torch against the cold of the night. Search your soul and reawaken the undying light.